YouTubers, Brian Proctor back with another video, and it's time to do another action pose position of the week. This one is number 27. So I decided to do a little foreshortening in this one. Start doing some foreshortening instead of some straight on poses. So this would be more for like advanced, a little bit advanced, but hopefully I can show you how to do it the easy way. All right, first thing you do is you kind of get the image that you want in mind. This is going to be kind of a punching image, and you get the image in your head, and then you rough it out the way that you want it to be, just rough. You understand what I'm saying? So first thing is I'm going to do a little borderline. This is really light, so you really can't see it, and then this one is light too here. So this is where I don't want my picture to come out of. It's going to stay between these two lines. So what I want to do right now is I want to just get a quick rough of what my drawing would be. So if you can't see it, then just hold on for a second, because I don't want to make it too dark to where I can't erase it. So this is the torso. So this is the tuna can, as I say, which is his waist. And this is going to be the upside down house. So it's going to be kind of like twisted this way, maybe a little bit more that way, with the line coming to the bottom of the crotch, like that. Now this is just basically basic. So it's going to come down like this. So I'm going to bring it out like that. Just like if you were doing, well, let me do this first. So it's going to be something like that. So his hand is going to be here. His hand is going to be here. We're kind of going to, so kind of, he's going to be reaching for the person, getting ready to punch the guy. So it's going to be like this. And we're going to have one leg out here. And I draw better. Why am I choking? I just had an oatmeal cookie and it's still in my throat. I draw, get it out your throat. I draw better when I draw fast. So I'm going to do this. And I said, this is still part of the rough sketch that I'm doing, that I want to do, and then we'll slow down and I'll show you how I got where I got, how you got where you got, how I got where I got, yes. So, and all this is subject to change, because it's like a puzzle. As I always say, drawing is like a puzzle. Once you get the pieces to fit, you're good to go. So this is kind of like what I want to start out with. So let me move this out the way, move this stuff out the way so I can throw my arms around. So we have my torso here. This is my torso, and then you have the upside down U, or the mountain. As I said, I was going to start naming this, so I won't name it differently in every video. So we have that. So we have the direction line. And I'm going to twist the direction line just a bit. So it's not going to come straight down like that. It's going to twist over. So we have that. And the shoulders play a big part, because if the arms are going this way, the shoulders have to go that same way as well, which means you're going to see that diamond there, that diamond shape, because when you see the top of somebody, collarbone, it goes into more of a diamond shape. And then of course the neck is going to be right here in that diamond shape. So if you just draw like a circle like that, that's where the neck is going to go. At the end of the collarbone, which is this line and that line, you have, let me turn this collarbone up a little bit more like that, because the arm is going to actually come down here. So you have your delt. Still have to have your shoulder. And a lot of people will skip over this part. They will draw, but then they won't leave room for the shoulders and the torso does not move. So if this is your torso, this is all bone here. So that's not going to move. So you're going to always have to have room for your shoulder. So if I do my delt like this, and again, you're going to have room for your shoulder. It might just be a little bit, but you cannot neglect the fact that it's got to be there. So you have that diamond shape right here, here. It goes through the head, and then here. And it's off-centered because there's a turn. So here's my delt. Here's my bicep right here. But then it's going to be overshadowed by this forearm. And stop using a pencil and turn your paper. So of course, as I was saying, this is going to come in front, and this is going to go behind, and then my delt, and then my hand. My hand is going to be more, curve this up. My hand is going to be more down like that. It's going to be, he's going to be reaching. So I'll get to the detail on this in a second, but I just want to make sure it's looking right. So looking at my monitor is good, because when I look in my monitor, it's like looking at from another angle. And I always say, when you're drawing, stop every now and then turn your paper upside down, or look in a mirror. There should be a mirror right in front of you. You should have just a little mirror setting either on your wall or on your drawing table or wherever, so that you can, if you need to reference your hand, you can just put your hand in the mirror and you can kind of see what it looks like if you're having trouble. Always have reference stuff. So that's cool, that's cool. Let's work on the torso. I'm going to suck this in like that, and then, because the first, it basically, where this turns, what am I trying to say? It's one set of abs. It's just your first set of your abs. Then your second set come down. Wow, why am I blurred? My glasses must be not clean. Second set, and it goes in like that, because your drawing lesson, your torso, your mountain, which is the underside of the torso, or this red part, your abs come down, and it comes in like this, and then you have your waist, your hips. But this comes in. It doesn't come straight down, it comes in. So the first turn, or this should be your first set, fits in there, and then your second set comes out of there, then your third set, 2, 4, 6, down, and then you have that which goes down into your crotch. Like that. So yeah, try not to make the mountain too high up. Now, everybody's built differently. Everybody's abs are different. So, and I'm reaching for a pen, so that you guys can see what I'm doing when that writes. What was I going to say? I don't know, I just kind of lost it. Let's do the abs. Maybe it'll come back to me. 2, 4, 6. Everybody's abs are different. Everybody doesn't have the same structure of abs, shall we say. So let's do this. Just for purposes. 2, 4, 6, or 3, 4, 6. Some people's abs are off-centered like this. Some people, abs are straight, and then some people's, they'll go up like this, or maybe even come down, but everybody's abs different. But generally, this shape of the torso, usually your first set of abs will fit in there in this top part. It doesn't have to curve like this, but you don't want two sets in there. But then some people's, the way the ribs are, is you can have that. Let's do the chest. If I do the chest here, and the chest comes just above your top of your abs, so like that. But some people's, the bone structure are made to where it looks like they could have a second set, another set of abs, and it'll come up like that. And then you have this part here. But so all body types are different. Just something to think about. But generally, once you get your rib cage, that circle, in that circle is your first set of abs, and then your other abs come out and down into your waist. So yeah. Now back to the little blurred, but hopefully it won't. What's the name? You have your lats right here, which go back. You have your chest that comes out and down, and I want to bring that, and see, that's another thing. This is way too high, so I'm going to drop that down some because it had room for the chest. And then this one, it's got a, it goes up because this whole angle is this way, so the chest is going to go that way too. So right here, I'm going to have my mountain. So that's going to curve and fit in there, which makes that first set of abs not so hard or so high up. Brand new eraser, brand new pencil. If this is your first time seeing this video, you won't understand what I'm talking about. But that's okay. Suck this one in, and this one comes out. 6, and then you have what goes into the crotch. 4, 6, and down into the crotch. So your waist can be varied. You can have a thick waist straight down, or you can have a thin waist, which is what I'm having here. Then your hip bone comes out, or that upside down house, as I call it, like that. So this is starting here and it's curving there. And sometimes you'll see some waist over on this side, sometimes you won't. Now, I'll drop this down just a little bit. Then throw the leg in. That's another hard thing for a lot of people to do, is be able to determine how long each part of the leg is. And that's just something, it just takes practice in doing. And then we throw this down here, which is the knee. The other part of the leg comes up, and here is the foot.
The foot is an anatomical structure found in many vertebrates.
Thank you. That's Alexa. I don't know why she's listening, because I didn't say anything. Here is the foot. I changed my Alexa word to computer. And then once I say computer, then it's supposed to rehash whatever it says. And I've got this light coming through my window, and I'm going to close that in a second. But I looked online. I was looking online, and they were saying how Alexa listens in and reports everything to the government. So, yeah, I did not say the computer, which is not even, now it's not even answering when I say computer. Let me close this and get this light off of here. Okay, so now, for some strange reason, my Alexa is lighting up. It's running some kind of program. So anyway, let's get back to this. The government's not going to catch me because I'm not talking anything bad about the president or anything. So we have this. We have this line here, and I'm going to keep this one kind of small because it's going to be going more further back and not like right out with the hand. So keep that small, that leg small. The knee, the meat comes over the knee like that, and then down into the shin, calf, curves around. This one goes on the outside and then down like that. And take a look at that. That is pretty fair. Might want to chop this down a little bit. Bring that leg, make that leg smaller. Make that a little bit thicker. I don't know how I want to point that toe yet. So let's do this. Okay, this is the delt, and then I want to have this arm, just the forearm part. Maybe I want it down. Do I want it down or up? No, let's throw it down. Computer. See, now it's not working.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Because you suck.
The help section in your Alexa app.
Okay, so let's put that arm here. Just part of the forearm right here. And then the fist is going to, do I want to put the fist up? Because that, I don't know. That's a hard, easy part about drawing, is the way to position the arms and the legs to make your picture look right. All right, let's figure out this hand here. So doing this hand, basically I'm going to do a square, a box like this. That's what you want to start out with, a box. And this is why I say study your shapes. In this box, which is your hand is square, you have your palm. When you squash your hand up like that, you have these two lumps right here. So you have one here and the other here. On this, depending on what hand it is, this lump right here on the side is going to be your thumb. 1, 2 pieces. So you can have that one piece and 2 pieces like that. Now here you put your 4 holes, I'm sorry. And then there you put your fingers however you want your fingers to go. And then I just do 2 pieces, even though there is 3, 1, 2, 3. If you have a close-up of a hand, then you do 3. But usually for me, I'll tend to do 2. And then if you have to, then you need to block them off like that. 1, 2, 3. 1. And then if this is the front finger, it would be like squared off like that. It's 1, 2, 3. Where did the other one go? Which is this one? I don't know. So we got 1, 2. This is the 1, 2, 3 for this one. And this little guy is here. 1, 2, 3. And that's the easy way to do hands. So this is what we got here. So if I want to put either I want to put the hand more this way or have it tilted that way. Well, let's put the thumb there first. And then to make it more actiony, twist it. Don't have it straight like I did this one. Twist it a little bit, and then the circles will follow that twist. So from the thumb comes up, and then you have the palm, and either, like I said, I want to make it flat or I want to keep it down. I don't know, but either way I'm going to twist this. So we have your 1, and you want to, if you want to do your box, makes it easier for you, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that hand should probably be a little bigger, so because it's close. So let's make that hand a lot bigger. You can't have this and then have a tiny little hand. Let's look at that. So since I have so many lines, let's do this. This is going to be the first finger. This is going to be the second. this is going to be the third, and this is going to be the fourth and first. And I'm going to make this square just because for now. That hand might be too big. 1, 2, 3, 4. That hand is too big. It's too wide, put it that way. Or too long. This needs to be shortened a little bit as well. Like that. So you will see some wrists. Shorten this. And I'm using a pencil. I really don't like using pencils, but pencil does erase a little better than the red pencil. But it also is just messy. And what I'm thinking of is opening the fingers up or not having the fingers down, kind of like, my lead is coming out. I don't know why it decided to come out. More like this, which I think I might go ahead and do that. And to just straighten it up in the wash, as I always say. Knowing that this finger is longer. I like that. It's more like a grab block type of thing, and then you just have to straighten your fingers out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. We have that. Thumb. Comes up here, and there's some something. Like that. And then this one. And let's put this head right quick. Why is it so blurred? Let me stop this and then unblur it and then get it back again. All right, so it might not have been blurred to you, but to me, after a while, the camera blurs or the image blurs. So here's my shoulder. So if I go up, no, if the arm is back and it comes back to me, it's not going back. This is going back. Get out this pencil. Get off this pencil. There you go. It broke. So this is going back. The other arm might be here, or the other bicep might be here, which means the forearm would come up like that. Avoiding the bicep altogether. And then you'd have the fist like this. And I said I was going to do that head. So we have the neck, so we're going to have the chin, which is going to be just above the neck. And I drew it in the right place in the beginning. And I cover up some of that shoulder right there. So once again, with the pencil, where did I throw it? Probably be like this. And some neck right there. Shoulder. And hand, which I'm fixing to wash. And fixing in the wash, that's just old school saying when you do the final detail. Like that. So let me see what I can do to this leg, because I want this leg to go back a little bit. So and that would look more like he's jumping because of that foot angle, or he could be flying and swinging around for a punch. Let's do this. And as I say, when you draw, it's good to walk away from your picture, because when you think you've got it just right and you get ready to ink it, and after you ink it and you walk away for a while, you're happy, you're satisfied, you walked away to celebrate that you got your good picture. You come back and you see something is wrong. So always walk away from your picture before you do your finals, and then come back and then you'll see what's wrong. So let's do something to this foot. I might just leave it as is. It's more of a jump or a fly than a standing, but you can change the angle. And as I was saying before in another video, I'll do it with a pencil, because if I put this foot here, this is the knee, and I put this foot here like that, and then I take this foot and do what? And bend it this way, or take it something. You can. This is how you come up with different positions, by angling your different, by giving different leg and arm positions So if I did that, it could remove that. It could be kind of a jump. If I left that, it could be like a stand. If I put this foot back here and remove this, it takes on different positions. By doing something, you have to remove that too to see that one. So yeah, that's things like that you do. Once you get your torso and your hips right, then the rest is just, you know, candy on the paper. You just flip something around or turn something around or not flip something or turn something. Just change the arms and legs until you are happy, basically. And that's how positions become. People get different positions, just tweaking the arms and legs a little bit. I can put this leg straight down. I can put this leg straight down like that, and then still have a new position with this leg the same. So that's all it is. Just get your torso right, and I can change all these arms around and leave the torso, and I can have hundreds of different drawings, positions. So the torso is important. Get the torso right, get your angle right, your lean, and so forth. And then, you know, I could cut these arms off and then put this arm up here or put this arm down here like this. It's not as dramatic because this one hand is out and this hand is down, but I mean, if he was firing a blast from that hand, then this would be fine. But because he's going to punch, this hand is like the guiding hand and this hand is the striking hand. So yeah, just you start playing with your drawings. So if this is like this, we're going to have the hand here. We're going to see some top of the hand. You're going to, where's the thumb? Curve this down like this while you're using this pencil at this point. Your thumb is going to come here and your fingers are going to go here. So basically what did I just do? I want to have the fist kind of facing me, which is because that lean is off. So I'm going to fix this in a wash. I'm going to throw it up there and I'm going to fix it in the speed motion. This pencil eraser sucks, so I have to pick mine up off the floor because it always rolls down off the table. But I'm still having, the arm is going to come towards you, so the cylinder is going to come towards you, so it's going to be like that. Then the hand is going to be here, that square, so the thumb is going to be here and across, and then your fingers are going to come more out like that. And down and across. What did you just do? Where's it first finger? 1, 2, 3, 4. I lost it. Down, out. So it's going to come down. 3 and 4 is going to come down like that. It's going to come up, turn. Here's going to be, this is going to be the palm. And this is my thumb. It goes into the palm. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the palm, and there you have it. And you see some of the back of the hand. This comes up into the hand like that. So now I'm going to ink this thing and maybe something. Okay, right now from here to the nipple, well, that's going to come down like this. This is going to come down more. Your lats are going to come down more because your ribs. So your ribs are going to be under here. It's going to be 5, but a lot of times you only see the 3, depending on the angle. And then you have more ribs, 5 more that come under here. But to me, I don't usually like to do that because it makes you look hungry. It makes the person look like he's hungry or something. So I'm going to put that extra muscle here. Put this here, and then you have your I forgot what that's called. This is your love handle, which is your oblique. There is a definite separation if it's if it's, what, are you running out of words? If it's muscular, you have this definite line here, this muscle line here, and then your obliques come down into that. Same thing here. But I'm just going to go ahead and ink this thing now. Muscles here. So what is it's the inside that touches and the outside is higher. I had it wrong in the last video. I have to do, I'm going to do a detailed leg video. I lose it sometimes. It's like putting the wrong thumb on the wrong finger kind of thing. I don't really do legs a lot because legs are usually covered up and it's usually not the focal point of a drawing. So, but no excuses, Brian. Knock it out. Calf, this comes in, then you have your foot. I can have the foot straight, or I can have it dropping in. And this is the little detail that I say about, just can do that off camera. So, there it is, the position. If anything else need to be done, I'm going to do it, and this is the face curve. I'm going to do it in the speed drawing. So, let's get on with the speed drawing. There you go. I'm going to leave this one as is. I was thinking about some kind of background to go with it, but I decided to just let it go and leave it be. So that's going to be it for number 27, action pose position. As I said, I want to get into some more foreshortening. Yeah, because truth be told, my foreshortening, I'm kind of weak with foreshortening because I usually don't do it until I need to do it. It's not something I just do all the time just to do, which is what I need to do a little bit more of, or a lot bit more of. So other than that, I can sit here and I can play with this thing until the cows come home, but I will call this one quits, and I will see you in the next video. And I want to thank you for all of you guys that are helping me, that are subscribing. I'm getting close to 6,000. Maybe a year from now, if you see this video, I'm way past 6,000, but as of today, I'm getting really close, and I want to thank you guys for your great comments and then staying with me and then just saying that you enjoyed the video. All right, so videos, it's more than one. Go to the channel, check them out. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you next time.